guys, I'm Shamli Shivalika from Bloggers Ideas. I hope you guys are doing well and are sailing in the pink of your health. So today I'll be doing a detailed review of Creativity in Film by David Lynch. You guys must be wondering who David Lynch is. So I've got all your questions covered. Mr. David Lynch, he is best known for his writing and filmmaking. He has directed movies like Blue Velvet, Eraserhead, which are best to date. What more, he is an actor, musician, a painter, and whatnot. Isn't it amazing to learn from a person who has so much of talent? But first, let me tell you what is Masterclass. So, Masterclass is a place where you get to learn about various subjects. It is a course website. So, you must be wondering what's about the Masterclass that makes it so different from other educational websites, right? I got all your questions answered. Masterclass is a curated course website in which all of the courses taught are by the leading experts of that belonging field. This is what makes it different from others and unique in my words. So, the Masterclass has two fee structures, one of which says you can pay $90 for one course and have access to it for a lifetime, and another one says to pay $180 annually to get access to all the courses available on the site. I would strongly recommend you for the second option because Masterclass is a site where you get to learn so much, and that too from the expertise. But if you're sure that you want to learn a specific course, you can go for the first option. That would work wonders for you. Masterclass has all of the courses curated in one place. So, Masterclass is a community where you can start a discussion with fellow students on any course or topic or network with the students who have signed up for these courses. You can also gift an all-access pass to your friend or a family member who can be benefited from Masterclass. It will be like giving a gift of education and experience to your loved ones. You can access courses which deal in various topics and choose which one you would like to learn or which instructor you would like to listen to. You are also provided with a workbook here to do all your assignments and to take down notes. So let's start our topic for today. That is detailed course review, creativity and film. Speaking about the course, it is divided into 5 parts. The first session, meet your instructor. Here you meet your instructor, Mr. David Lynch. He is an artist and Oscar-nominated filmmaker. Here in this masterclass gives advice to the young filmmakers and artists and speaks about ideas. Moving forward towards the next part of the class. That is the second session, harnessing creativity for the screen. This session of the masterclass is divided into 2 subsections. So, the first lesson is catching ideas. Here, David explains how ideas are everything, and he also advises us to write down ideas and tells us why it is important to write them down. He also adds in here with his personal stories about ideas he got and some about how he started writing down the ideas. He also says to always follow your intuitions and speaks about his personal experiences about it. Moving on to the next part, that is the second lesson, creativity and writing process. Writing is always to express. Not everyone can vent feelings into words. Writing is a way to remember ideas that come to your mind, and in this part of the masterclass, David mentions how there is no such perfect formula for writing movie scripts. It's just a free flow of ideas and creativity. He also discusses more originality and visualizing the screenplay and why it is important to do so. This part of the masterclass is also added up with a bonus lesson, which is transcendental meditation. Here, David explains to the students about transcendental meditation and how it works. What is everything? He also shares his own experiences as he mentions learning to approach life with deeper awareness through meditation and enjoy the doing of almost every activity. Moving on to the third section of the masterclass, that is working with actors. This part is divided into three subsections. The first subsection is casting for character. Speaking about casting for the character, here David shares about the process of casting. He also speaks about Laura Dern made a feature in one of his movies to unpack the return. He also discusses more of his other favorite actors. Here, you learn how to identify and recognize the right performer for your part of the play. The second subsection is working with actors. David speaks about how it is to work with actors and about the time of rehearsals. He says rehearsals are the time to shape the scene and take the risk. He teaches you to be kind to the actors while rehearsing and not embarrassing them. He also shares some tips and tricks about how to bring out an actor's potential in front of the camera without making him uncomfortable and also giving a great performance. The third subsection is on set, creating a happy family. It's always about good to have a family vibe with the people you work. David shares how important it is to congratulate people all the time for their good work and treating your team as a happy family, and they will go an extra mile for you. He also speaks about handling pressures at the set while protecting a creative environment for the cast and the crew members. Next, manifesting your visions. This part is divided into three subparts. First, production design, building unique worlds. The world on the screen that we see begins with an idea from the mind of the director. He here shares several ways how we can convey our ideas to designers, and he also shares his experience about the same. The second subsection is cinematography. It is different to think cinematically with all those characters and location. So here in this part, David teaches how to think cinematically with the examples from Eraserhead and The Elephant Man. These are the two of his well-known movies. It feels so good to hear from him about such hit movies. It is amazing to listen him. The third part is sound design and scoring. Music and thematic elements are the most important part of a movie. Here David shares about the collaboration with movie composers, music composers, designers, and also speaks about how important a role it plays in the movie to have a perfect sound as imagined for a perfect union of sound and picture. Moving on to the last section of the movie, that is film education and rule breaking. It is divided into three subsections. First, educating yourself. In this part, you will hear stories about the first from David's life, about his first experiment in cinema, and discussing the master filmmakers who have inspired him. He also speaks about how the best form of learning is experimental and hands-on. Unless you won't try, you won't know how it was. Second lesson, breaking the rules. You should always know about the rules and about the ones which are okay to be broken. Speaking about David, in this part of the lesson, he shares how he doesn't like rules. And he also teaches students how to distinguish between the restrictions that stifle creativity from those that actually help you to think out of the box. He says you won't get inspiration to do something creative with restrictions, which is my opinion is absolutely right. Sometimes some rules are meant to be broken to make the new ones. Which leads us to the third part, make it true to the ideas. In this part, he speaks of the struggles that every artist faces, the fear of failure and the pressure of success. David tries to encourage the audience by mentioning how important it is to keep your creative discussions focused and one overriding goal, staying true to the idea. And here we come to the end of this masterclass by David Lynch. Being such a successful filmmaker, shared his experience about his first cinema, his failure, and his success. He also shared tips and tricks that he uses in the world of films. So I would like to share my opinion about the course. According to me, it is a very good course, very well explained with stories, clips, and great examples. The course is divided into small parts. The course would work perfectly for the ones who have just begun their journey in the world of cinema or wish to work in the industry. This course speaks so much things that one needs to learn, and all of this is taught by the finest David Lynch. In my opinion, this course is a total worth it for the beginners and as well as the people who are actually pursuing this education. So let's talk about the pros of this course. First, one of the best things that I felt about this course is David has added a personal touch to every part of his story. Second, he also has added clips from the movies to give students a better explanation of the ideas and creativity he is speaking about. Dropping out to the conclusion, overly, this course from the masterclass, that is Creativity and Film by David Lynch, is one of the greatest courses in masterclass that I have stumbled upon, since this teaches everything that is to be learned by a beginner. Everything is properly explained with a personal touch. Yes, yes, and a big yes. This course is a must recommend from my end to yours, and why not? So if you consider taking this, which I strongly recommend you to, you can find all the details to the masterclass in the description box below. Also, don't forget to like, share and subscribe to Bloggers Ideas for more such detailed reviews about different types of classes. And also, don't forget to hit the bell icon because every time we come online, you will get notified. This is Shamni Shivalkar signing off from Bloggers Ideas. I'll see you next time very soon.